I don't know. I don't know if it is, dude. Actually, if just one game. Okay, we'll see. Well, I can find out. I can grab it. Yeah. Where'd you find this anyway?
In my bag somewhere.
You don't have an SD with you, right? Oh, sorry.
No, I'm.
Yeah.
I'll shoot an SD. Not yet.
Hey,
I'm still old school.
pretty good.
It's coming.
Yeah, it's coming. Yeah.
Real easy to do.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah. Yep.
Nobody. Right.
Okay, good afternoon. I'm Assistant Sheriff Brett Zimmerman, and I'm going to brief you on additional details as we know them today about the officer-involved shooting which occurred on Wednesday, August 7, 2017. This is OIS number 12 for 2019, and it's non-fatal number 9. And at the same time last year, we were at OIS number 13 and fatal number 6. The date, time, and type of call was on August 7th, 2019 at 8:53 p.m., and it was a vehicle stop. Location of the OIS was 3670 Paradise Road, located at the Speedy Mart, Las Vegas, Nevada, 89169, and it was located in our South Central Area Command. You can see the map to my left. The time of the OIS again was at 8:53 p.m. Our involved officer is Officer Joshua Byington. He's 25 years old and has been with LVMPD for 2 years. And I'm sorry, I'll go back and spell that. It's Byington, Byington. He's assigned currently to the Community Policing Division at the South Central Area Command. Officer Byington is part of a squad that has been directed to solely conduct proactive police work to reduce or prevent violent crime and improve quality of life of the citizens that live within his area command. The squad wears the LVMPD's green uniform instead of a regular patrol uniform. In this incident, Officer Byington was armed with a Glock 17, 9mm handgun equipped with a tactical light and optic. The investigation revealed he fired 13 rounds during the incident. Officer Byington was wearing his body-worn camera. His camera only captured a small portion of the incident. There is other body-worn camera footage that was obtained of the shooting and the custody moment captured by other responding officers. Our suspect, his first name is Austin, last name Cadeau. Photo is up there with the spelling. He's a 29-year-old black male, adult, 6 feet, 265 pounds. Cadeau is pictured to my left, again on the screen. Cadeau's vehicle and weapon was the U-Haul 2019 Dodge Ram truck That there is a picture of the truck after it had backed up into one of our vehicles and then had also rammed other citizen vehicles later on down the road at the custody site. He is a convicted felon out of Nevada, and his criminal history is as followed. He's actually convicted for these charges: carrying a concealed weapon without a permit in 2016, possession to sell controlled substance in 2016, and possession, receiving, and transfer of a stolen vehicle in 2019. He's currently under the supervision of parole and probation for the conviction of possessing, receiving, transferring of a stolen vehicle, and his probation was from March 2019 through March of 2024. Cadeau's prior arrests include assault with a deadly weapon, attempt grand larceny auto, arrest for probation violation, battery on a protected person, convicted person failure to comply with NRS 179C, false statement and obstructing a public officer, grand larceny auto, obtaining, possessing credit card and debit card without the owner's consent, owning and possessing a gun by a prohibited person, possession of a controlled substance with intent to sell, possession and receiving a stolen vehicle, resisting a public officer, and several other traffic and misdemeanor charges. Cardo's charges on this incident was battery with a deadly weapon, 5 counts, and felony evading, and also located in the vehicle in a search after his arrest was numerous fraud-related documents in which he was obtaining fraudulent IDs and credit under other people's names. Details of the OIS as follows. I'll first start by providing you details of a contact that our officers had with Cardo just a few days before the OIS, and that was on August 4th. Officer Byington and his partner observed a heavy-set Latin or black male adult driving a white U-Haul truck recklessly in the area of Paradise and Spring Mountain Road. The officers attempted to conduct a vehicle stop, at which time the driver refused to yield and fled out of the area at a high rate of speed. Due to the circumstances, the officers did not initiate a pursuit at that time, and the suspect escaped. On August 7, 2019, 2 officers in a marked patrol unit saw the same white U-Haul rental truck parked in front of the Speedy Mart located at 3670 Paradise Road. The officers drove by the truck and turned around to come back from the north. Officer Byington and his partner also observed the truck, and they pulled into the lot directly behind the vehicle. At the same time, a heavy-set Latin or black male exited the store and got into the driver's side of the U-Haul vehicle. Officer Byington and his partner initiated the vehicle stop at that time by activating their emergency lights. As the officers were exiting their patrol vehicle, the suspect, Cadeau, threw the truck into reverse and accelerated backwards towards the officers, striking the front of the patrol vehicle's bumper and the hood. Cadeau then drove forward towards Paradise Road, jumping over the landscaping, the curb, and the sidewalk, as the other patrol vehicle was approaching in the southbound direction on Paradise Road. Cadeau struck their patrol vehicle in the left front fender and front bumper area and glanced off, continuing around them onto Paradise Road. As this was happening, Officer Byington exited his vehicle on foot and followed Cadeau as he struck the patrol vehicle on Paradise Road. As Cadeau approached the intersection, Officer Byington fired 13 rounds at Cadeau while he was driving the truck, striking him once in the back. Cadeau continued to drive northbound at a high rate of speed on Paradise Road. As Cadeau approached the intersection of Karen Avenue and Paradise Road, he pushed through the middle of 2 vehicles, damaging both cars and his own truck. Cadeau stopped his truck just past the intersection, got out on foot, and started to run. He was quickly taken into custody by responding units, and they rendered medical aid. Medical arrived, and Cadeau was transported to Sunrise Trauma Center, where he is currently listed in stable condition. Several fraud-related paperwork was found by detectives in the U-Haul truck during their search of this vehicle. Cadeau was booked in absentia at Sunrise Trauma Center for the aforementioned charges. I will now show you body-worn camera and surveillance footage of the incident obtained by our force investigation team. And there's approximately surveillance video and 3 body-worn camera videos.
Oh, he's trying to bail, he's trying to bail. They're gonna fucking shoot this dude.
North End 2, guy's trying to run his car into...
Holy shit, holy shit! Go, 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 get in the car, get in the car, get in the car, let's go! Go, he tried to ram us. Go, go, go. Go, 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 drive, drive, drive. Yeah, I got him. Control North End 2. We're going to be northbound Paradise for medicine, pursuing and crashing our patrol vehicle. Break. Shots were fired at that vehicle. He's still northbound Paradise.
Okay, and just so there's no confusion, on this vehicle here, these officers were hit by the suspect. None of these officers fired their weapon. The weapon came from, the shots came from behind them, but you saw the one officer pointing his weapon. And then this will all be pieced together by further videos. That's why this video was cut off. And to the right is surveillance video from the Speedy
He's
Mart.
trying to bail. They're going to fucking shoot this
North
dude.
End 2, guy's trying to run his car into...
Holy shit, holy shit! Go, 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 get in the car, get in the car, get in the car, let's go! Go, he tried to ram us. Go, go, go.
Okay, and in slow motion there, that's the officer that exited the vehicle. You see he's in running in pursuit behind the car. When the patrol vehicle gets rammed, he fires the shots at that vehicle in an attempt to stop that driver. And then this is a little bit further down the road, other units that were involved in the incident and assisted in the custody of the suspect. And this vehicle showed the impact of, the unit was standing by waiting for the vehicle to come through the intersection, and you could see the impact of the U-Haul that hit the 2 vehicles in the intersection, causing the accident.
Get on the ground, fucker! Get on the ground! Let me see your fucking hand! Get on the ground! Get on the fucking ground! Hey, clear that car! Make sure that car's cleared. Make sure his car's cleared.
Okay, and the custody was pretty quick, and the officers then started rendering aid and summoned medical for the suspect. These, again, this is the end result of the crash. 2 vehicles were pushed through the intersection because the suspect did not have a clear lane. So those were the 2 civilian vehicles that were sitting there minding their own business and got pushed through the intersection by our suspect. And again, the U-Haul there, the front vehicle with the door open, is his vehicle. Okay, I'll open it up for any questions. The officer initial officer who responded because of the obvious quickness of the situation, he had turned the camera on, but it wasn't until after he fired the shot, so the video had really we got better video, as you saw from the first video we showed from the officers in the vehicle, and we pieced it together with the surveillance footage, but he didn't activate it in time.
Does
the suspect have like any firearm or he point any firearm at the officer?
No, he did not. The only weapon the weapon, not the only, but the weapon he used in this attack was his vehicle. He struck the officers. What you can't see in these videos is there were some civilians nearby from different angles of the surveillance video, which we had along Paradise Road, and there were other civilians in that area when the vehicle was rushing towards that driveway.
The officer fired 13 rounds?
Yes, sir.
How many of those shots impacted the suspect?
One round hit the suspect. All other rounds impacted the vehicle. Some on the headrest, some above on the roof on the top of the ceiling of the vehicle. But all rounds were fired inside the vehicle, with one hitting him in the back because of the protection of the seat and whatever else was around him.
And where he was impacted?
The right upper back. They said he was stable. I don't have that information. We did check. Do you? No. Okay, he's out. Okay. Thank you.